Now students, we will discuss chapter number 7, fractions, and here we discuss addition and subtraction of fractions. The first question is related to figures, like example, add the following fractions with the help of diagram. So there are three figures are given here. The first one is the total parts of this circle is total 8 and shaded part 2. And the same as in third figure, in the second figure, 3 parts are shaded here and only 1 part are shaded here. Now after that, how we solve this question here? Given fractions are, so first we write the fraction of this first figure. So the total number of shaded part 2 and total parts 8. So we write 2 upon 8. In the second figure, total parts, shaded parts are 3 here and total parts 8. So we write 3 upon 8. And the third figure, total shaded part 1 and total parts 8. So we write 1 upon 8 respectively. The same as like their fractions are given by, so here we write 6 upon 8. How we get 6 upon 8 here? So first we draw this circle and the total shaded parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we write 6 upon 8 and here we shade total 6 part out of 8 parts.
Now students, here we solve some questions related to chapter number 7 from exercise number 7.5. Now here we solve the first question from your NCERT book, and the question is, write these fractions appropriately as additions or subtractions. Now here I solve a part of this question. Now in the first figure, this is a rectangular box and the total parts of this box are total 5. One, two, three, four, 5. And out of these total 5 parts, 1 part is shaded here. Then here is blank dots are given here. Then again there is rectangular box and the total parts are 5. And out of these 5 parts, total 2 parts are shaded here and equal to, there is another rectangular box given here. The total 5 parts is here and total 3 parts are shaded out of 5 parts. Now students, the question is, what symbol we use here in this dotted part? So when we add the total shaded parts 1 and 2 parts, so here we get 3 parts. So here we use plus symbol. Now students, there is another 2 parts also in the first question, B and a C part, and B and C part is homework for you. B and C part is homework for you, and you will solve these all questions in your fair notebook. Now here we solve question number 2. Now here first we solve a part of this question. 1 upon 18 plus 1 upon 18. So how we solve this question? Because dear students, you all know that when the numerators and sometimes the denominators are same, so we say that these type of fractions are known as like fractions. In a like fraction, in addition in a like fraction, so we take 18 as a common denominator here, and after that we will add these both numerators, 1 plus 1, and here we get 2 upon 9, 2 upon 18. After that we will reduce this fraction 2 upon 18 in its simplest form. So here we divide these both numbers by 2. 2 1s are 2 and 2 9s are 18. And here we get 1 upon 9. Now after that, here we solve another question. B part of this question, 8 upon 15 plus 3 upon 15. So now here we apply the same rule here. Here we take 15 as a common denominator, and after that we will add these both numerators, 8 plus 3. And we get 8 plus 3, 11 upon 15. So when we add these both fraction number 8 upon 15 plus 3 upon 15, we get 11 upon 15. And after that, we will solve the C part of this question. 7 upon 7 minus 5 upon 7. So here we take 7 as a common denominator, and after that we will subtract 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5, 2 upon 7. Now here we will solve G part of this question. 1 minus 2 upon 3 bracket 1 equal to 3 upon 3. So now student, first we write this question here, 1 minus 2 upon 3, 1 equal to 3 upon 3. Now because these both numbers 3 upon 3 is divisible by 3, so we reduce this fraction, 3 ones are 3 and 3 ones are 3. After that we write 1 minus 2 upon 3 bracket 1 equal to 1, right? 1 upon 1 equal to 1. Because you all know that students, 1 equal to 1 mean 1. So here we solve this part of this question, 1 minus 2 upon 3. And here we use short method of subtraction in whole numbers and fraction number. So 3 ones are 3 minus 2, 1, 1 upon 3. Now here we use another method also when we take 1 as a denominator. So now here we multiply 1 and a 3 here, 1 3s are 3, and after that we cross multiply this numerator and this denominator, this numerator and this denominator. 1 3s are 3 minus 2 ones are 2, and here we get 1 upon 3. So we get the same answer when we use short method of subtraction and addition of whole numbers and a fraction number. 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 2, 1, 1 upon 3. Now we will solve the H part of this question. 1 upon 4 plus 0 upon 4. Now because this is also a like fraction, so if we take 4 as a common denominator, and after that we will add these both numerators, then we get 1 upon 4. 1 plus 0 equal to 1. Now here we solve I part of this question. 3 minus 12 upon 5. Now here we use short method of addition and subtraction in a whole number and fraction number. 5 3s are 15. 15 minus 12, 3. 3 upon 5. Okay, we get answer 3 upon 5. Or when we use long method here, so here we take 1 as a denominator with 3. So here we multiply 1 and a 5. 1 5s are 5. Then 3 multiply with 5, 3 5s are 15, minus 12 ones are 12. 15 minus 12, 3 upon 5. So we get the same answer, right? So if we use this method, 5 3s are 15, 15 minus 12, 3, 3 upon 5. Now students, the other left part D, E and F. Okay, this is homework for you. Question number 2, D part, E part and F part is homework for you. Now here we solve question number 3. Question number 3 is Shubham painted 2 upon 3 of the wall space in his room. His sister Madhavi helped and painted 1 upon 3 of the wall space. How much did they paint together? Okay, so the question is Shubham painted 2 upon 3 of the wall space in his room. His sister Madhavi helped and painted 1 upon 3 of the wall space. How much did they paint together? So if we take one example, like this is the wall, and what are the total number of parts here? 3, right? Because the whole number is 3 here, the total parts is 3 here, right? And Shubham painted 2 upon 3, right? After total 3 parts, Shubham painted 2 parts. So these 2 parts painted by Shubham, right? And this one part painted by Madhavi, his sister. So they painted the complete wall, right? 2 parts painted by Shubham and 1 part painted by Madhavi. So here we write Shubham painted 2 upon 3 part of the wall and Madhavi painted 1 upon 3 of the wall. And after that, when we add these both fraction number 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3, so if we take 3 as a common denominator, after that we will add 2 plus 1, and here we get 3 upon 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, here we get 1. So when we reduce this fraction 3 upon 3, we get 1 here, right? So we say that therefore they both painted complete wall. Now students, here we solve question number 4, and the question number 4 is fill in the missing fraction. Here we solve the first part of this question, 7 upon 10 minus blank box is given here, 3 upon 10. So now students, the question is what will subtract from 7 upon 10 and then we get difference 3 upon 10. So if we subtract 7 minus 3, then we get what fraction will come here, right? So here we get 4, 7 minus 3, 4, 4 upon 10. So here we write 7 upon 10 minus 4 upon 10, and then we get 3 upon 10. Now we apply the same rule with the other fractions. So the left part of this question, B, C and D part, is homework for you. Now the question number 5. The question number 5 is Javed was given 5 upon 7 of a basket of oranges what fraction of oranges was left in the basket? Okay students, so what are the total number of basket here? 1, right? So here we write total basket equal to 1, and Javed was given 5/7 of a basket. So here we write oranges given by Javed equal to 5/7. So now after that here we subtract 1 minus 5/7. So here we use shortcut method of subtraction in whole number and a fraction number. 7 ones are 7, 7 minus 5, 2. So we get 2/7. So here we write hence 2/7 oranges was left in the basket. So students, you will solve these all questions in your fair notebook.